Man, sometimes I just cannot win for losing. 2 days ago, I made a video about Royal Caribbean charging $90 for their new thrill attraction. Pretty innocuous video, but in the video I did make a mistake, and the video presentation itself, well, it triggered some folk. And I've had this criticism before. I'm going to address it. Plus, I have a big announcement about the cruise news show. But I'm just off a cruise, and I've got to deal with all of this. Let's talk about it. Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Lido, Loca. I'm your host, Fake Outrage Tony, here to address some burning issues brought forth from the show the other day. And like I said, to give you an announcement first, a correction to the show the other day. I said it was November the 8th. It was actually December the 8th. And if you've been around me long enough, you know I don't really know what day it is. I've probably asked Jenny 5 times today if today was Sunday or not. My brother-in-law, Steve, tricked me and said that he would treat us to Chick-fil-A for breakfast after we got off the cruise. And it was a cruel joke because Chick-fil-A is not even open on Sunday. He got me good. I was salivating like Pavlov's dog for chicken nuggets and buffalo sauce. And, well, they're closed on... Ha, Steve. So apologies, and thanks for the correction for those that said, hey, man, are you time traveling backwards? Are you Michael J. Fox, Marty McFly? Is there a new Back to the Future coming out? I thought I saw something that Michael J. Fox was in. It's December. And then, the other, let's address the chapeau in the room. Somebody got on and said some really hateful things because I was wearing this hat. And because I was wearing it backwards. And it's not the first time that somebody's gotten upset because I was wearing a hat on one of my videos. People get upset because I'm wearing a hat inside. They get upset because my hat goes sideways. They get upset because my hat's turned backwards. And well, I want to address it. I really want to have some sort of explanation that the next time somebody comments about my hat, I can explain why I'm wearing a hat. I feel bad about the triggering of people. I've got 4 or 5 direct reasons why I wear a hat during a video. And then, I've ruminated on this for the last couple days, trying to get my fake outrage up. I've ruminated over this over the last couple days, and I think there's a subliminal reason why I wear a hat. Look, I typed out a list. 5 things. The number one reason that I wear a hat, and this was primarily the reason I wore a hat on the video 2 days ago, is I've been out somewhere that I had to wear a hat. So we went to Cozumel. I have a bald spot. The dermatologist says you shouldn't get the bald spot sunburnt, so I wear a hat to cover up my bald spot. And I was out at Cozumel with my head covered like a good, worried about the skin person. But I wanted to record a video. And so I didn't want to go through the rigmarole of fixing myself up, getting all prettied up. And so I just did it with the hat on. And well, that caused some triggering. That's reason number one. Number two is sometimes I get up and I'm in the mood to record. It might be on a ship. Most of the time this happens on a ship. And I don't want to go through the process of taking a shower and then carrying all my gear around the ship, then making the video. Sometimes I'll just put on my standard black t-shirt, put on my hat, and go record a video. And then when I get done with those activities, I'll take a shower. So the number 2 reason why sometimes I don't wear a hat is because I haven't taken a shower and I got bad head. My head's all, I can't believe we're making this video. I'm outraged. Number 3, sometimes I don't like the way my hair looks between haircuts. And as somebody that makes a video almost every day that has to live with my own image because I'm editing it, I want to feel good about the way I look. And sometimes I don't like the fuzzy-headed look I get between haircuts. And so I'll make myself feel gooder by, adorning my dome with a chapeau. Number four, this should be, I could probably have like 6 of these. Number 4, I like hats. I like the way hats look on me. I like wearing hats backwards. I like hats that are stylish. I like the way that I look in a hat on camera sometimes. And so sometimes it helps boost my energy in the show when I feel good about the way I look. I guess, and then number 5, you know, somebody got on me, like, somebody said some really disgusting racial things because I have another hat like this that happens to be a size too big and it moves around on my head. So sometimes it ends up a little sideways, not intentionally. It's just the way that gravity works. And somebody said some disgusting racial stuff. I will never mention that person's name, but please, I hope you're watching this video. You're a garbage human being for saying those racial things. My hat just slid around because it was too big. Too big. And then I guess maybe the 6th reason, practically, why I wear a hat on my video sometimes is because I can, because I want to. But all of those real practical reasons aside, I decided to go deep into my psyche and then figure out maybe the possible subconscious reason why I wear a hat. And this is what I came up with. So the episode the other day, simple question at the end of it for all of us to engage in as a community. Did it seem reasonable that Royal Caribbean was charging $90 for their new thrill ride? And hopefully that kind of questioning, that kind of story would prompt us as a cruising community to say, oh, I think that's a good value, or I don't think that's a good value. But then I realized there's probably some people that can't even engage in that kind of dialogue. Some people that can't even process the cruising content that we're dealing with. And the best that they can do is comment about my hat. And so I feel like maybe it's out of my own benevolence that I am wearing a hat so that the person that doesn't have anything to comment about has something to comment about. Like, do you feel like the person that commented about my hat was like, I could talk about the cruising topic, but he's wearing a hat. Hey, you're wearing a hat. Of course, the sarcastic part of me, which I have to suppress, really wanted to say or respond to the commenter, the reason I'm wearing a hat is your mom really likes me in it. But then that would just, there's really only one mom that I'm interested in caring about the way I look. And well, I'm already married to her. So, yeah, I don't know, man. Again, it's fake outrage, Tony. I don't really care. Hold on. I got to look something up. This is probably one of the most impactful things I happened to stumble across the other day. Check this out. This is Tom Holland, the guy who played Spider-Man. Hold on. I got to go back up and down.
If you have a problem with me, text me. And if you don't have my number, you don't know me well enough to have a problem with me. That's so good.
I like that. I like that. So if you have a problem with me, text me or call me on the phone. And if you don't have my number, then you don't know me well enough to have a problem with me. Now, I don't care. Comment if you like my hat. If you don't like my hat, I just, I appreciate you giving me the opportunity. Like, I was wondering, like, what could I have fake outrage about? I thought it'd be fun to bring it forth. And it was a fun exercise to figure out why I really do wear hats. I think at the end of the day, I just like the way that I look in a hat. I like the way it looks on the video. That's probably the realest reason. But I do have a special announcement for the show this week, possibly only. I'm going to drop the news show at 9:15. We did that poll. A lot of people said they'd like to see it early in the day. And so I'm going to record the news show in a way where I can make it go live at 9:15 a.m. It's not the first time that I've been harassed over my clothing. I made a video about that also, if you'd like to see that. If you'd like more of this, please consider subscribing, and I've included a special song at the end of the show, so stay tuned for that. Smack that like button. Tony for Lido Loca. Till the next time, we'll see you on the Lido. Bye. This is my steak. It was 16 ounces, 8 pounds of meat on this table. Watch the next video.